Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Holistic Cannabis Show, where I am always your wonderful hostess, Dr. Yolanda Henderson, and always joined with my wonderful co-host. Who are you today?
Today, I'm going to be that guy in row 3, seat C.
Row 3, seat C. Where at, though?
At the Holistic Cannabis Show.
Row 8, seat 3 at the Holistic Cannabis Show. But right now, you seem like you're right here.
Right now, I'm here in Henderson. That's up for right now. When we kick in, I'm going to be the guy in third row, section C.
All right. Y'all, so we do have an exciting show today, so everyone know the routine. Go ahead and relax, get your favorite edible, your favorite smoke, whatever you do to enjoy the show, because we are going to have you laughing and hopefully give you some great information and some news that you can use about this wonderful plant and the holistic information that we provide, such as your credit repair. Holistic is a broad area. You talking about your physical fitness, your education, your career, and so forth. And now we're talking about some political things today with cannabis pro-choice. And so, what's going on in the news right now is the pro-choice with the Roe
Y'all cutting up out
Wade.
there.
So yes, and
Y'all cutting up.
some amazing things happening. So the events that we're getting ready to have, or not we are having, but there's going on around the United States when it comes to the wonderful plant cannabis. So stay tuned for that. We have lots of information. And then last but not least, our wonderful guest who just spontaneously joined the show today. We were not expecting, but we're going to have a wonderful person in cannabis. Mr. Mark Sank is going to be on here giving information about the products and everything that they will be having in Vegas. All right. So, Mr. Henderson, why not give everyone the outlets on how to watch the show?
All right. Now, you're gonna go to your internet browser. And then after you go to your internet browser, you're going to type in www.statusnetwork.net.
Right.
When you type that in, you're going to find Manifest TV, Live, right, other networks. Look for the Holistic Cannabis Show.
Right.
I'm going to be on there in style. You see the shirt right here? Stylish shirt. Definitely stylish gear. All right? Sponsored by my closet. All right? You can call in to the show if you have any questions or you want to say your opinion or you just need somebody to listen to you. We got a few minutes to spare. We're going to listen to you.
Yes.
All right? Check this out. Now, you can call us at 470-251-4647. All right? And we'll discuss whatever you want to discuss live on this phone right here.
That's right.
You're on Instagram, manifesttv.status, Facebook, Status Network LLC. If you're on Periscope or Twitter, status_network_. If you, in fact, have an Amazon Fire Stick and a Roku, you go download the Status Network app to that device.
Right.
You're going to look for Manifest TV. You're going to find the Holistic Cannabis Show. And I'm going to be on there in my stylish apparel for today. You see that? This shirt is stylish, boy. If you were asleep before you watch this show, look at this shirt. You woke now. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, look for Manifest TV. If you're on YouTube, and you'll be able to watch all of our playbacks there.
That's right. All of them. 3
That
years
right there.
worth of them. So this is not something we just started, guys.
No, we've been doing this for a long time. We only know the way to be is us.
That's right.
So you're going to get it raw, you're going to get it uncut. Right off the plate.
That's right. That's right. And you said you were Mr. Henderson today?
I'm here in Henderson all the way
right?
until it's time for me to be that guy
That guy.
in the third row, section C, at the Holistic Cannabis Show.
There you go. So, hey, he's giving y'all hints. So we're going to have a seating arrangement here pretty soon. So y'all got to get ready. Come and join the show live. So that's what they're doing. Y'all get ready. We're getting ready to do some great and magnificent things, hopefully. All right. So with that being said, we want to welcome Mr. Mark Saint and give him all of our information or
Let's get him on
about what's going on in the cannabis industry and in Vegas.
This Scott.
Hey. How's it going, Mark? You gotta unmute. All right, there we go. Can we hear you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hear me clearly?
Yes, we can. How's it going?
I thought I
with
hit
you?
it.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Boom, baby.
Yes, sir.
Boom. We
Yes,
get it
sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
So tell us, all of our viewers, about who you are and what you're doing in the cannabis space. We know you're doing great things there all the way in Vegas. So tell us about what's going on with you and your organization.
Well, we first started back in before 2016. I started this little 420 for 702. It was a little pocket guide magazine. We wanted people to vote yes
Wow.
for weed here to be legal, right?
Right.
And it was just a cool little pocket guide I created so that way people could vote and then get to know, all the different dispensaries and little, little weed map in the middle so where they could go and all the different locations and smoke shops. So once it got legal, we started doing the weed club. I'll show that off too. You guys get your own little weed club card.
And we
It's a
have photos
plastic
of that.
card. Thank you for showing out the logo. And we got our little 5 rules on the back, and it's basically source and smoke safely. It was a weed club. We wanted everybody, and that's why I got on the show today, especially you guys out there on the East Coast, for them to be able to see a safer app, if you will. We wanted eventually an app where you can go to different locations. Like, I've never been to Atlanta, but I'd love to know, if I get there, where's the park to spark, where the cops at. Insider information that's free to us, but we don't use. So once you get in, that would be the person I would probably source from safely once I knew we were in a network. So, it's just one of those things where we don't talk to each other. We all sit at home like a bunch of stoners, keeping secrets to ourselves and sharing the information. And a lot of us would be in jail right now if we had just known, that that's an undercover cop or that was a part of it. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's Weed Club. Don't talk about Weed Club.
Rule number one, man. Rule number one, man. We do not.
Run right up the job.
We do not talk about Fight Club.
Right.
Yeah, similar. But we know that people will show up like Fight Club. I see a lot of new faces. That means you got to smoke. That means somebody I've been smoking with, I verify you.
Right.
So we're kind of a vouch system where you and you're associated with somebody. It's a membership. So it's like, who brought you?
Right.
And if you start acting a fool, they might not bring you no more.
Right. Right. Right.
You're on an honor system with someone else. And therefore, all we can do is just email everyone that's on that list. We don't have to go searching in our DMs and hit everybody up for an event. Now you're a Weed Club member.
Now you're
show
able to
your
find
card.
it.
You're in. You're in. There's no talking. That's a membership card.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you got to do to be a member?
Well, it's $42, and give me your email. It says it on the back, but for $42 for a reason. But we got our weed swag bags. I don't know if you can see that behind here.
Yep.
Weed swag bags.
Yep.
You'll get your weed on shirts. Weed on shirts as well. So that way, you got your Weed Club shirt. I don't have one out here, but it looks exactly like that on a white shirt.
So I know I'm gonna have to roll through there, man, in a couple days, man, and pick up one of the packs from you, man.
Exactly.
Have my card when I get there, man.
Exactly. So you know what it is. Welcome to the club.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We gonna bring the Weed Club out here. Yes, sir.
I got nobody on the East Coast. That's why I got on today, because we don't know. So if I wanted to visit South Carolina right now, I'm definitely going to keep smoking. That doesn't stop.
Right.
Stop. I know there's some soft markets that I just read today, like Vermont, South Carolina.
Yep.
They're starting to come online. That's what we call you guys soft markets. The hard markets being the Colorados, the Washingtons, California. They've been doing it for 20, 30 years.
Right.
So we call it the Weed Coast out here. I don't know what you guys call the East Coast, but we're not even like the West Coast. It's the whole East Coast.
The whole
all California, Oregon, Washington, all the way up into Vancouver.
Yeah.
So,
Can't forget about Hawaii. Hawaii.
Maui Waui's great too.
Yes, sir. We can't forget about Hawaii, man. They got some good out there.
Products to you guys, we got like Kush lotions, the CBD lotions we make ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of hustle and cross-referencing. It's about the network that really makes us stronger. So we want that information to go and be late.
That's
Wow, man, that's dope.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, dope.
The lotion.
Exactly. And you're gonna want to get a weed swag bag, literally.
Yeah, yeah.
I get a lot of stuff from all sorts of people when our conventions come here in Las Vegas. They give me a ton of stuff. So
Okay.
I want all the smoke.
shout out Train, yes. Well, at least shout out X Vape.
There.
Okay.
Vaporizer. Like they've been encouraging it, and they just give me bags, shirts, you name it. Like I got everything of I got like 12 of everything. Monkey tails. We get like the monkey tails. Wireless lighter leash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can put it on your belt loop.
Yep.
When someone asks you for your lighter, you know, you're like, wait, mine, not
Right.
you know, so you can't steal it.
Right.
It ain't gonna make it in your purse. You think it was your lighter. The
Right.
lighter had this on here.
Right.
No, exactly. So it goes right on my belt loop where I got it from. Wireless lighter leash. Here you go. Here you go. Never get a lighter stolen again. I promise. You're talking for holding things, but people think that they can get your lighter. You're like, nah, mine's the one big pink fuchsia hanging on the end. How'd you figure it was yours? Like, how did the world do you think this was yours?
Because you only got that one lighter from one place.
Right.
There we go.
It's got the monkey
Shout out
tail.
monkey tail gear.
Yeah.
All right,
what's
that's
up.
cool. That's awesome. So tell us about the G4. Are you going to be set up and you're going to be selling those items, or how's that going to
No, I actually own Print and Hour. So shout out to Print and Hour. I'll do all the prints. So we got people getting their flyers, business cards. That's what I do.
Oh,
so like,
wow.
print
We
the
need that
bags
right
and
now.
stuff.
And you get them in an hour?
Yeah, absolutely in an hour.
What?
Bet.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Bet.
I specialize in convention printing, so I'm usually at the conventions. I don't have much time to be a panelist.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to, but you guys are giving me the opportunity now. So
Yeah.
Right on, right on.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to meeting you and the other panelists and everything, and hopefully we're
Join
going to
the
turn
club.
it.
Yes, sir.
we're gonna
Yes,
turn it up,
sir.
turn the town green, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And have those cards, most
join
definitely.
Weekly Club.
So tell us again, or tell our viewers again, how they can reach out to you. What is your Instagram handle? How can they follow you?
Well, I'm Saint Addiction. I mean, you know, the little do-rags made out of sleeves. The Saint Addiction is great for hats, hair, and then I do mostly shirts, but we just started doing these, and people started pulling them out for masks back in the day when masks were important. And then we're not busy printing other people's stuff. It's really just the weed club. You know, we do a lot of events, like we just did the Summer Weed Festival. Like I was sending you guys that information.
Yeah. Is there going to be another one of those coming up soon?
Absolutely. You know, that's the point of doing it the whole summer. So we started for 20, go all the way to Croptober. We got some things going on in Oklahoma, Alaska, Michigan. Like, again, these soft markets where they might not know some of the products that we have, and the communication of it. It's our network.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what strain is that? I see you smoking on.
Oh, yeah, you asked me earlier. It was the Chernobyl strain.
Chernobyl.
Sahara Wellness. These are my homies.
Okay.
You see it? It froze.
Okay, yeah, we
there
can
it
see
is.
it now. Chernobyl. And how much percentage? What's in it? THC and CBD?
91% with almost a 10%, a 9.5 milligram per gram myrcene level. I don't know if you guys get down
Oh,
with myrcene.
yes.
Yeah.
Myrcene is the best for
Caraphyllene,
pain.
20%,
Caraphyllene.
and pinene, yeah. We're turf butts over here. So.
Turf. We love it.
How does that smoke make you feel? Make you feel uplifted?
Is it sativa?
Me personally, I don't have that ability. I'd be lying to you. You know, I just smoke good in my blood wrap. It either gets me high or it doesn't. You know, some people are like, I'm sativa sensitive, or I only smoke it because I wish my system worked that way. Or I love what my system does. I get high or I don't. But everyone's cannabinoid systems are different.
Right.
So that's the awesome part about chasing these terps.
Yeah.
Harvest with that, bro. That made me get the best dream I've had in a long time. Or, you know, I got the real munchies off that pinene, or there's so many levels to this.
Yeah,
Right,
there's
right.
many levels to it, and we teach it over at the Atlanta, Georgia Academy of Cannabis Science. So look us up, follow us on Instagram as well as we will follow you. And you said at the weed addiction.
Thanks Addictions, my YouTube. How do they get to see you? You guys have been live on my YouTube this whole time. I put you live on my YouTube too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
you gotta explain to me the Atlanta Cannabis Science. What is it? So, and how do they reach it? Like, how do we
connect.
tag States Addiction on Instagram? How do I find you guys? I see you guys used to have the old Periscope.
Yes,
Yep.
we're on Instagram at the Holistic Cannabis Show. We're also at the Atlanta Academy of Cannabis Science. Also on all social media.
Those are both Instagrams.
The
Yep.
Holistic Cannabis Show.
Okay. Are you
And-
live now on your Instagram, or how do they watch it?
We are on Manifest TV through Status Network, which is an app on Roku and Fire Stick. Status Network is our network who provides the shows. Manifest TV is streaming through Status Network, and that's our that's where we're broadcasting from. I think I said it right. But we're on the Holistic Cannabis Show.
Well,
Yeah,
whatever
and you
it is,
asked
I'll
about-
put it in my YouTube. I'll put it in. Send it to me so I can put it in the comments so people can follow along later.
We're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Facebook Live is where I'm at now, and we're also through Manifest TV on Facebook Live and on Instagram. And we are not today, but we will have a replay on Instagram.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
If anybody says anything about the beards, I'm also at Beards on Shirts. It's not a beard till it touches your shirt.
Oh.
Beards on Shirts. I am the LBOG, at the Las Vegas original.
Las Vegas original.
This is your boy, LBOG. This is Elvis Presley when he was skinny and good looking and happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's Elvis.
That's it.
That's good.
Yep.
Feels good. That's right. So we'll be in Vegas for the G4 Live Bud Tender Award this coming up weekend, and we have a quick video on that and what's going on at the G4 Live in Las Vegas. So we're excited to meet. So we got to connect with you so you can show us.
We're gonna link up.
There you go.
Swag bag.
There you go.
Out Vegas style. Get your little meeting tour.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
All right. Well, what's your favorite, while we're getting the video together, what's your favorite place to connect or buy your weed from? Is it one of the dispensaries? We like Planet 13.
Stars. I got to shout out Cannabis Stars. They're right next to Pawn Stars on Las Vegas Boulevard.
No way.
Really friendly. Yes, way. They're women owned and operated.
What?
And they do all the community. Yeah, all about equal opportunity. And where the other ones went big box, they're still a little small box. Eventually, we're gonna start the legal lounge down below. They got the spot right below, but it's right next to Pawn Stars. So it's Cannabis Stars, Pawn Stars.
Yeah, Pawn Stars was my show, man. Tom Lee was my guy. Free Tom Lee, man. Free Tom Lee.
Yeah.
You can take a picture next to the fake, the fake one of them.
Oh,
one of Chung Lee's up there.
Yeah.
Cardboard cutout. You can take a picture with. So, yeah, guys, come out. I'll show you about Kush Lotions, Saints Addiction, Weed Swag Bags. I'm out.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate it, man.
For coming on the show. We appreciate it. Talk to you soon. All right.
Thank you guys. Peace and love.
Yep.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye. Peace.
See you time.
All right, so there you have it. So we do have the quick video on the G4 that is coming up, and so we're going to get that video, and after this, yep. All right.
Art of war. What you think that I've been fighting for? Got a cape on like a superhero. They rushing at me like a matador. Nah, I don't need your energy. I don't need the negativity. I'm just trying to bring my people up. Promise y'all I got the remedy. Straight to the roof, tell them we bringing the troops. We got a little surprise, you thinking that we ain't the truth. We give it 120, we never make an excuse. So go run and tell everybody doubting that we coming for you. This is our moment. Always on the grind till the sun come on. This is our moment. This is our moment.
You guys are all here for a very special moment.
They don't know just what to do with me. Promise this is nothing new to me. If you came in here to ruin me, hope you writing out a eulogy. I was tailor-made beautifully. You can never find two of me. Look how I'm shining. Cold turn into diamonds. I need a moment of silence.
Don't gonna be lit. That joint gonna be lit, man. That joint is gonna be lit. That,
It is going to be nice. So.
and your boy gonna be backstage. Oh, I'm not leaving Vegas without that deal. You hear me? I'm not leaving Vegas without that deal.
Mr. Henderson is going to have a great time. All right, so all of your health is our priority. Book now. All right, so give us a call, 888-959-2093, so we can give you your wellness check. And we're offering a special right now for those who join as a member. They get up to 4 free scans. So 4 free health scans when you call and become a member. Analysts, marijuana-related tax revenue surpasses that of alcohol. Legal states in 2021 collected an estimated 20% more in taxes from retail marijuana sales than from the sale of alcohol products. Alcohol, move around. All right, so next is a study that's going on that says cannabis consumers report improvements in insomnia. Y'all know what insomnia is. It's the lack of sleep and not being able to sleep. So individuals with depression, anxiety, and comorbid depression and anxiety perceive benefits from using cannabis for sleep, investigators concluded. Get some sleep with your cannabis. Uruguay, no sustained changes in young people's cannabis use patterns following the legalization. Researchers concluded the legalization of recreational cannabis in Uruguay was not associated with overall increases in either past year or past month cannabis use. There's also a study that liberalized marijuana laws not associated with clinically relevant changes in birth outcomes. So investigators failed to identify changes that could be linked to any increase in clinically meaningful birth indicators associated with adverse child health. And then now in Kentucky, lawmakers advance measure facilitating state-sponsored cannabis research. Democratic Governor Andy Bishop said that the establishment of the center should not slow down legislative efforts to legalize medical cannabis access. Now our action alerts. We need to take action. Urge senators to keep the safe banking in the American Competes Act. Tell President Biden to follow through on your commitment to expunge marijuana records. And next, the bipartisan should expand local government's ability to expunge marijuana-related criminal records. So we need to take those actions, y'all. We got to do it. All right, Mr. Henderson, we want to shout out Mother's Day. So if you all missed Mother's Day, we was not on the show, but we forgot to mention our own mothers. So shouts out to both of our moms, Miss Rashonda and my grandmother, Miss Sadie. All right, Big House on the Hill. She was my dream lady. All right, so y'all can find me at the G4 conference representing the Atlanta Academy of Cannabis Science and the Gift of Life Community Home. So I'm going to be on the panelist representing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm excited. All right, big happy birthday to all of our May birthdays, but a special birthday shout out to our very own son, Mr. Normal Henderson III.
My boy.
Woohoo.
My boy. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Henderson, what's the strain of the day?
Dosey Dose. Now, couple episodes back, we talked about Dosey Dose, but that Dosey Dose was mainly a indica strain.
Okay.
All right, and the reason why we decided to switch it up a little bit is because indica strains are my favorite strains. They help me go to sleep. You know, if I'm feeling any pain in my spine, I'm able to relax, all my muscles relax. You know, very good. Now this one, we had to switch to a hybrid strain to let you know that there is a hybrid strain that is not as heavy as a regular indica, just regular indica, right? Now, the qualities are similar to OG Kush and a GSC or Girl Scout cookie phenotype. With glittering trichomes, bright pistils, and lime green lavender leaves, Do-Si-Do's weed is a feast for the eyes. It look good too. Its aroma is pungent, sweet, and earthy with slight floral funkiness. It stink out your pockets. You wrap it up in your bag, put that bag in your pockets gonna stink. All right, you leave it in a car, don't smoke none. Leave it in a hot car, your hot car gonna smell like it. All right, it's thunder like that. These classic OG aromas blend nicely with the medical grade body effects that lean toward the sedative side with an additional face-off OG genetics. Those who smoke Do-Si can enjoy a stony in your face buzz of the start that melts down over the whole body, prettifying the consumer with a relaxation. I should have put a mild relaxation in there that emanates outward. The dominant terpene, though, in Do-Si-Dos is limonene. Out of the 100 people that took the survey about this strain, they said that 27% of the people says that Do-Si-Dos strain helps them with stress. 26% of the people said that it helps them with anxiety, and 20% of the people said it helps with pain. I'm in that 20%.
All right.
All right. Now, let's talk about your money. Let's talk about our money and the plan to get money. If you have issues or challenge credit, you want to definitely reach out to www.NTH Credit, where we can assist you in removals of late payments, tax issues, public records, address cleanups, all that kind of stuff, credit restoration, setting up business credit, how to establish your EIN. We've grown quite a bit.
Right.
I've got more gray hairs to prove it. All right. So with that, we just want y'all to come out and support. Now's the time to get your credit right. Now, a lot of people that I talk to is having issues with the delays that's going on with the IRS and their tax refund situation. So at the Holistic Cannabis Show, we always want to be able to give you information and news that you can use. So we just going to throw that up there on the screen for y'all now.
That's right.
I'm not going to go through all of those numbers, but I'm going to read to you maybe the three most important ones. That's, of course, the IRS main number, 1-800-829-1040. If you have went outside of your normal waiting period for your refunds, you have been assigned a tax advocate, 877-777-4778. And if that person don't answer, you got his supervisor right up under that, 877-275-8271. Now, if in fact you are behind on child support, and I ain't just talking to the fellas, or you owe a student loan, they sent you a garnishment letter, it's been longer than your past time, there's a number at the bottom of that flyer that was just on the screen where you want to reach out to the debt offset number.
Right.
That number is 800-304-3107, and they'll tell you exactly why your refund has been offset.
That's right.
Now, we're going to run through these tips right quick. How to fix bad credit on your own. You don't want to pay the $99 fine. You want to hold on to your personal information, don't want to put it all out there, that's fine. But we all about eliminating excuses around here, all right? So first thing you want to do, number one, figure out where you stand. Pull a copy of your credit report from all three bureaus. You get one from identityiq.com. You can log on to my website and get one for $1. All right? Now, if you
free from COVID,
you can get one credit report from all three bureaus for free every year.
through COVID, they allowed you to get 3 per year. We just found it out.
Okay, great. Yeah. To add on to that, all right.
That's right.
Number two, if you find errors, dispute them. All right, challenge them. Bring it to their attention, the creditors and the bureaus. Pay all of your bills on time going forward. You can't go back and change the late payments that you made before. But if you build up a good 6 months worth of on-time payments going forward, you can salvage your credit score no matter how low it is. Number 4, pay down your credit card balances. Any credit card that you charged up and maxed out, guess what? If it ain't charged out, it can be saved. You can save that, all right? Pay down your credit card balances. Bring your usages down somewhere between 5 and 10% to get the most optimum effect of raising your score the fastest, all right? You want to stop the bleeding of your credit report, and while you're going through the process of fixing your credit report or challenging negative items, do not apply for any new credit. Those inquiries do cost you.
All right. Who are we? The Gift of Life Community Home has or is an organization with over 15 years of experience in referral, education, and wellness community service. It is committed to fostering holistic wellness, health, and community for people of all ages in the area targeted most by poverty or economic disadvantaged populations. The Gift of Life Community Home has hosts annual events such as Hearts for Healing, Valentine's Senior Visits, the Summer Natural to Life Fashion, Hair, and a Talent Show. And that's coming up, so please stay tuned. We also offer the back to school gifts and supplies, so that's going to happen as well. All right, book a wellness scan today. Again, we are making your wellness our priority and getting you a wellness scan. This covers over 46 different ailments in your body. It's not a blood draw or anything that's going to go into your skin. We're going to actually give you that scan by holding a rod in your hand, and it gives us all of your galvanic responses or your hand pulse and your metals in your body, actually. So if you want to come over to the Gift of Life to get one of those scans done, or if you want us to travel to you, I do travel for a small fee. Y'all give me a call, 1-888-959-2093 or 404-631-6364, all of my Georgians. All right. So we have a quick video that we're going to show about what's happening with Roe versus Wade, with legalization and pro-cannabis. So we want to make an informed decision. We want everybody to understand where we stand with it. We want everyone to be able to have a choice, because it's almost like the legalization of cannabis. They don't want us to have the choice for cannabis and our easy access to our medications. So we feel the pain when it comes to choice and having a life choice, because initially if you don't stand for something, you kind of like fall for anything. You kind of give your rights up and you kind of get defeated. We do know and have talked about that on the show before. So we have this quick video that is actually an interview of someone who is discussing the Roe versus Wade and the cannabis pro-choice.
420 somewhere, everybody. We got some really bad news. You do not have a right to privacy. Well, they haven't completely voted on it, but something was leaked out of the Supreme Court this week. What does that have to do with cannabis legalization news if 50 years of precedent is overturned? A lot of stuff that we're going to discuss about privacy and what that means for cannabis rights. So like maybe one day we'll legalize it on Cannabis Legalization News, change the name of this podcast to just Cannabis News, and then have it be overturned by the Supreme Court. Who knows? But I bet you one thing, the industry will still be 21 plus only. So how about we now bring on Miggy and talk about what happened in the past week. Yo, Miggy, what's happening, man?
I need to lower this. I feel like I'm in a Zen garden somewhere.
Oh, I was supposed to lower it. It's just the intro, and then you turn it down to prevent white noise.
My God, Becky. What's up, man?
Look at her butt. But the real bad news is that evidently, in a 5-4 decision, they're going to overturn Roe v. Wade. And so what does that mean with cannabis? Does that mean anything? Maybe. And so, like, what do you think that the Roe v. Wade and the Casey case are, Miggy? Are you, because, like, I'm a lawyer who went to law school. That is a unique and insular minority of people. Most people aren't lawyers.
Well, from my layman perspective, and, it's the funny thing about cannabis, right? I knew this was going to be a hot, get ready to get shadow banned /
Whoa. Why is that? I mean, but you're discussing, oh crap, I guess maybe then if it is criminalized, isn't that one of the reasons why we get censored, because it's a crime?
right? But we're also talking about, and I talked about in the Slack, states' rights versus federal rights, right? Like this is some bullshit argument that, you know, one of the first states' rights issues was slavery, right? Like states' rights, the bullshit premise of like just keeping my backyard safe. Whereas I was like, I argue, you know, the same woman in Washington State is going to be the same woman in Washington D.C. Like,
but neither one of them have a right to privacy.
yeah,
You don't have a right to privacy. That guy smoking a joint doesn't have a right to privacy. And that's the real problem. And you see, like, as somebody who's taught in law school, you're taught that there is no amendment that says that guarantees your rights to privacy. But reading it through the 14th Amendment and certain other ones, there's this penumbra that had come up that provided for a right to privacy in specific instances, one of which was a woman's right to choose her medical procedure. Another one was like Lovings v. Texas, or even very recently, the very recent case of, what was that one with the family relationships, the right to maintain family relationships. That was the one that just came out of the Supreme Court, you know, with a different composition than it has now, but it was the 2015 case. I can't remember the name of that case. Lovings v. Virginia was way before that, back in like 78. And the right to maintain family relationships, that was the one that came out of 2015. Rights to make decisions about children's, right to intimacy, right to contraception, right to procreate, rights for parental control of medical treatment. So all of these rights, all these privacy rights are gone.
Well,
if this happens,
we talked about this before, as far as like how the system is like based off of people's feelings versus like real like technical, like what it is, like the truth and science and shit. You know, like this whole like, this is a spicy topic, at least abortion is, because of this whole like save baby shit. Like it's not right. There's like, when is a life a life? That's the actual question. But still, you know, that's why it becomes so gray. And just kind of like prohibition and cannabis, how people can't wrap their head around it both being medicinal and recreational. It's just ignorant blockage in people's brains that they can't get past.
But one of the things that and this is article out of USA Today about what rights could be next after, again, they call it the right to abortion as opposed to the right to contraception and the right to procreate. So a lot of that, when you call it abortion or abortionist, people who are, you know, performing it, you're really tipping your hand regarding the prejudice that you hold toward the procedure that you're making your own judgment on. God forbid you would, you know.
What's the plan B? Plan B not even fucking starts with like.
But that's recuse. You don't recuse yourself, and so like you're the most passionate person who believes it. You don't recuse yourself. Meanwhile, like those three other justices that got through from Trump, they all said that they wouldn't do that, and then the first chance they got, they all did it.
You went through a job interview though.
But when you swear under oath to testify to Congress, well, maybe they aren't providing testimony. Maybe they weren't under oath and they could just lie to Congress. I don't know. But the case law that happened out of, there was Roe v. Wade in the 70s, and then Planned Parenthood v. Casey in the early 90s, 30 years ago. And so this case law had just been there. And now it might be gone. So what happens if we fight to legalize this plant? Are we going to be back? Are they just going to throw that out in 50 years? You know?
Well, I think legalizing the plant, though, it's all about how we come about it, right? Like descheduling, you know, that's the number one. Are they going to put it back on the schedule after it gets off? You know, we still have to get to that point. And that's probably the problems with the parliamentary procedure. Like, the Republicans had a fucking plan. And this is it right here. This is stock with judges, and this is how you get your way, right? This is ridiculous because I've talked about before how like abortion is the one dividing issue between the R's and the D's, right? Everything else is like we're human, we're all the same, right? Again, cannabis is what, 7?
All right, so y'all heard it. All right, so what do y'all think? We have the phones open right now. If anybody wants to call in, what is that number, Mr. Henderson?
470-251-4647.
Yep, that's right. Go ahead and give us a call. And while you're getting ready to give us a call, we do have a short cannabis letter. All right, so the cannabis letter for today, the topic is drum roll. All right, let's get to it. Dear Dr. Henderson and Mr. Henderson, there's something going on with my weed. Every time I go to the store and come back, I am short my weed. The only other person that I live with is my mom and my brother. I don't want to accuse my brother, and I know my mom does not smoke weed. Can you please help me to confront either one of them and ask who is smoking or taking my weed? Please. All right, Mr. Henderson, come on. Tell him what he needs to do to ask and find out who's taking the cannabis.
Taking some weed. If you don't know that your brother smoke, let's just assume that hypothetically you don't know your brother smoke, since you don't want to just accuse him. Mm-hmm. So you roll you up some of your weed and leave it in an ashtray. Mm-hmm. Tell your brother, come on, go to the store with you. Mm-hmm. Just leave it somewhere sitting around. Mm-hmm. Only when you and your brother in the same room or something like that. If you come back and your weed gone, your brother took your weed.
The brother took it. All right. But now that we know that moms are now smoking cannabis, shouts out to all the moms that smoke cannabis or indulge in cannabis edibles or other forms of cannabis. What can we conclude from that, though? Can it be the mom? Because now mom.
Well, he said the mama don't smoke. He said he emphatically.
He don't know, right? I mean, because he don't think his mom smokes. So what do you think? If he doesn't think.
Same rules. Scratch a nickel, find a thief.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can tell you, man.
All right.
Any, many, mighty, mo.
You heard it here. The Holistic Cannabis Show and the Cannabis Letter. If you have a cannabis letter and you want, or if you have a topic that you want us to discuss on our cannabis letter, please give us a right to the gift of Life Community Home. Sorry, not the Gift of Life. The Holistic Cannabis Show at gmail.com. The Holistic Cannabis Show at gmail.com. Submit that letter and we will play your letter. All right, so if we have any callers, reminder of what we were talking about. It is the Roe versus Wade and cannabis legalization. Are they the same? And do we want that bill to pass? And have we been told that that bill is beneficial? And how does it compare to cannabis? If anyone wants to discuss any of those topics, the phone lines are open. Again, the number is
470-251-4647.
That's right. All right, so while we're waiting on that, we do have a wonderful conference that's going on right here in Atlanta, the Southeastern Hemp and Medical Cannabis Convention. All right, this is a live convention at the Cobb Galleria Center 2 Galleria Parkway, Southeast Atlanta, Georgia 30339. Keynote speakers Dallas Austin and Tavares King. All right, sponsored by Lux Diagnostics, and they're going to be all the way live. I attended this. I was a panelist at this convention a couple of years ago before COVID, and I know the owner, Miss Bridget. Shouts out to you, and we know that it's going to be all the well and all the way live. All right, so get your tickets. Cobb Galleria, the Southeast Medical Cannabis Convention. I said that right. All right. So we still want to hear from you. If you have anything you want to say, a shout out, Happy Mother's Day shout out. We all wish all of the mothers a wonderful and happy Mother's Day. All right. So we know the month of May is a really busy month and it's going to go by pretty fast. Our children are going to be getting out for the summer. And if you have a child that is needing or wanting to entertain or be in sports, please have them give us a call at 888-959-2093. We're getting scholarships for football league. We have a new football league, flag football for youth. All right, so if they're interested and they want to play, have them give us a call because we want to give them those scholarships for registration, so it'll be free for them to play and get their uniforms, but they must qualify. So please give us a call to make sure that they qualify for the sports league. All right, scholarships. So that number to be reached again is 1-888-959-2093. All right. Well, I had a phone call, but the number didn't pop up on our phone here in the studio. So if that caller, all right, will call us on the studio phone number, that would be great. All right. So, Mr. Henderson, I didn't get your opinion. What do you think about Roe versus Wade?
Man. Hey, man.
It's gonna be funny.
Them folks had to pass a special law in order to keep that Justice Scalia dude safe at the crib.
Right.
Because he spoke his piece about it.
Okay.
But now, I'm just like this here. I'm just like this here. I don't mind telling my piece.
You're right.
But I'm like this here, man. Don't show up in front of my house now.
Right.
Especially when I'm trying to leave and go somewhere. All right? That'd be the wrong move. All right, but look.
Well, just be quiet, because we got to stay there.
I'll be real quick. I think that it should be a woman's choice ultimately. Yeah, I do believe that.
Right.
But at the same time, there are certain instances to where, the woman shouldn't have even sole permission to just willy-nilly decide, okay, I want to go and get an abortion. The reason that I feel like that, though, is because, she could decide, well, okay, I just don't want to be a parent and go get an abortion and be done.
Be done with it.
But what about the dude, though?
What about the dude?
I think that she should have to at least have the conversation with him about the fact that she's terminating a pregnancy that involved them both.
Okay.
Now, if the dude come back and decide, well, hey, yeah, that's the best thing. We ain't gonna be together. It was just a one-night thing. We just messed around and this is what happened. Too late for the plan B. All right, if we can agree, hit that. Well, then go hit that, because then both parties consented to that. But me, I feel different, because I feel like the kids are like, after you're dead, somebody got to continue your family bloodline. So I don't want that played with and just throw it off as a trivial. Oh yeah, well that's my choice.
Yeah.
Well, but then if the man decide, well, okay, I don't want to be a parent. I don't think I'm ready for that. Then. And the woman still go through with the whole pregnancy and put them on child support and get the pensions.
Right.
Well, just like the woman didn't want to be a parent, she went to Planned Parenthood and got rid of the pregnancy. Did she consult with the dude? No.
Right. Okay.
But the dude didn't want to be a parent. He consulted with the other parent, and she disagreed. So I think if you take all of the double standard part out about it and just leave it up to the parties involved and let them figure out how to maneuver the situation, I don't think that the law should be stepping in.
No.
I think the law is all out of place with that. It shouldn't even never made it to the Supreme Court to begin with. But then I've heard some people say that you probably need to go read the facts and the stories surrounding Roe versus Wade.
Right.
And try to check that out for validity, because if a law was put into place based on a fallacy, then, you know what I'm saying, should that even be a law? I'm just saying.
Right.
That's my opinion. Don't come to my house.
We appreciate your opinion, and we try to, have your opinion be your opinion. They do not reflect any of the Holistic Cannabis Show as a whole or the Status Network team and Manifest TV. So thank you for your opinion. We do respect your opinion.
What you think about it, doctor?
What I think about it, from a medical standpoint, how I feel about things like that. I know that conception starts when the first conception starts and the egg is made and all of that happens, and the heartbeat happens within a month of the pregnancy. And I would hate to have, kids to die, but at the same time, on the other hand, there's a lot of kids in foster care or homeless or going through the system and not being able to get the support and the things that they need. Now, take it back another notch, to step back and say that there's a lot of women who get abortions and they use them as birth control, and I'm talking about consistent
repeat serial killers.
Right. So you might as well be a murderer, or you probably should have swallowed. I mean, I'm just saying.
There's a lot of other places where you could have got that.
Online, you could have just,
It's a lot of stuff you could have disposed with that. All right, it's a lot of ways.
Right. So my point is, whether they do it, there's behind closed doors, there's their home life, or whatever they want to do that makes them happy. I do know that we have to deal with a lot of women in the healthcare industry who have mental health issues behind the torment behind the babies and terminating babies. Again, I don't have the right to say anything about those women. That's their choice. Even God, if you want to be biblical about it, says that in the Bible you can make a free choice to believe and serve God or not, and then we all have our own consequences about who we serve or whatever, if you want to get biblical. So I believe in pro-choice. I believe in pro-choice for my medical needs, for the needs of my children. I don't want anyone dictating how to take care of my baby, or if I want to have surgery for my baby or whatever. I think that I'm capable enough and in my right mind to be able to make choices for myself. So I give that opinion and that over to pro-choice, pro-life. I do believe in that. Again, that's at the discernment that everyone is given, and other people stay out of the business of people making their own personal choices. All right. So that's my opinion, and I just want to wrap up today's topic and just let y'all know that you all have a choice. You all want to have a choice, because alternative medicine is a choice. Cannabis is a choice, and we all want to have that freedom to be able to take Tylenol or take cannabis for pain relief, or take diabetic medication that you're probably going to take for the rest of your life, or use cannabis as an alternative to help your body heal and complete healing with other holistic herbs and vitamins and nutrients. If you need information on any type of wellness information, please give us a call. Again, I stated the number, but if not, it is if you don't remember, it's 1-888-959-2093, and we can help you go over all of your health and wellness needs. All right, well, that concludes again the show. I hope you all enjoyed it and enjoyed the topic today. We did have a show off our normal schedule, so every Sunday from 5 to 6, please join us back here on Manifest TV, Status Network, the Holistic Cannabis Show. Peace.